Usha remembered that across this empty room stood an old fireplace and that there might be some shelter under the blocked-up chimney. Perhaps it would be drier than it was in her corner, but she would not attempt to find it just now. She might lose her way altogether. Since it was dark, Usha only remembered the part of path that she came by. By moving further from current position, she might not remember the whole path and get lost in ruins. Because of this, she was hesitating in moving. Her clothes were soaked and the water streamed down from her long black hair to form a puddle at her feet. She stamped her feet to keep them warm. She thought she heard a faint cry. Was it the cat again, or an owl? But the sound of the storm blotted out all other sounds. Puddle means pool of liquid. Stampede means to walk heavily. Faint means very low in intensity. Blot means to cover something. Sound of storm has covered all other sound. It can be inferred that Usha was completely wet in rain water and she was feeling cold too. To get some warmth, she was moving her legs up and down. It is also evident that Usha could not hear any other sound clearly, other than the sound of storm. There had been no time to think of ghosts, but now that she was in one place, without any plans for venturing out again, she remembered grandfather's story about the lightning-blasted ruins. She hoped and prayed that lightning would not strike her as she sheltered there. Venture means to do a risky action. Returning from market to house was a risky task that Usha did. When Usha reached the top of the path, she started searching for shelter. But once she found it, her mind was free and thought of new topics started coming. First thing that she thought is about the story of Ruined Hill. It seems that she was not afraid of ghosts as much as of blast of lightning which killed the English family years ago. Thunder boomed over the hills, and the lightning came quicker now, only a few seconds between each burst of lightning. Boomed means sound of a blast. Then there was a bigger flash than most, and for a second or two, the entire ruin was lit up. A streak of blue sizzled along the floor of the building, in at one end and out at the other. Usha was staring straight ahead. As the opposite wall was lit up, she saw, crouching in the disused fireplace, two small figures. They could only have been children. Disused means no longer in use. The ghostly figures looked up, staring back at Usha. And then everything was dark again.